What up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Nerd Report with your host, Louis Lecca, aka Nerd Lecca, on all the social medias. We're starting a show. We try to start every day at, wow, I started early today. Well, it's every day at 3. It's 2:45 today, so I have some time to drink some water to keep hydrated. Got a lot of people here waiting. We're going to be talking about Kiely Rodni. We've been covering that case for a while, and I'm briefly going to touch upon Amber Heard, just like really briefly, because I don't care. But hey, can you hear me? Let me know in the comments, y'all, if you're here. Let's see if we get some more people in here. Also, take this time to share this stream, because if there's a lot of people here, I'm going to go on for beyond an hour. I'm going to go on really, really long. And if there's not that many people here, less than 500, then I'm going to go for my regular time and stuff. But the more, the merrier. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments. And we're going to start right after this. That's right. That's right. My headphones are on, ladies and gentlemen. Loud and clear. You can hear me. Yay. Always great news. Always great news. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Earth Insky. What's up, Earth Insky? Craft Tally Tactical. How you doing? Kathy in the house. Danny. Yeah. Brandon, what is up? Maria G in the house. Perietti. Jose. Nikki. Mom of 3. Good job. Vixane, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Maria G. Miss Lucky 1975. Carl B. What is up? 71 people in the house, man. Hey, are you new to the channel? Press that 1 button. I want to see who's new to the channel. Press that 1. Let me know. YouTube's got to be promoting my channel to new people, man. That's what they promised me. That's what they promise. That's what they say they do, but they don't. They don't never do it. I'm asking Lisa how she is. She's not feeling well. Oh, wow. We got a lot of new ones. One to the channel. What's up? What's up? Yeah, Brandon, thanks for the super chat. First super chat of the day. I appreciate you. We are upgrading the studio, so everything you guys send in goes to the new studio. I'm going to drop in the link tree. There you go.
Brandon Torres donated $3 through super chat.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm giving it a little time. We're going to cover the stuff. There's a few things that I saw that were crazy. There's probably some other updates with the Kiely Rodni. Even her name's a little different to pronounce. I don't know if you all noticed that. A lot of people mispronounce the name. I'm also dropping the link tree right there if you guys want to support the channel. Erthinsky, thanks for the super chat. There you go.
Erthensky donated $4 through super chat.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Also, if you guys, when you send in, it'd be great if you could support via PayPal, because YouTube just takes 30%, man. But it's still great. So let's see what else we got. Lady Dragon has become a nerd trooper. Welcome, Lady Dragon. 97 people in the house. Let's get those likes up. Gotta thank a few people before we start today's stream. These streams have been getting better. You guys are just so awesome. Carlos, want to say what's up to Carlos? Thanks for the super chat via PayPal. We love you, Louis. You're never invisible. Thank you very much. Keep up the great work. And Gene Rick via PayPal as well. Thanks for the super chat. Gene Rick, always supporting Here Report. Yeah. Members, hit those emojis. The emojis. We got Andy emojis. We got Steph emojis. We got Steph emojis. All right, look. Here's the breaking news as far as Amber Heard, and then we're gonna go back to Kiely. I don't know if the press conference has started. Okay, breaking news with Amber Heard. She's gonna appeal the decision, and she fired Elaine. That is all. Or Elaine doesn't work for her. That is all. So yeah, I don't care, Burger. That's it. That's it. Until there's something else, we'll keep going with that. What's up? What's up? What's up, Julie? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? All right, I'm getting some stories ready here. All right, you guys are not going to believe this. What the heck? All right, Kiely Rodni has been missing for over how many days? Since Friday, almost 8 days now, right? And to their credit, it does seem like the search ramped up a bit. The search did ramp up. We got that weird, man, there's a lot of weird stuff. Like, for instance, look, the party seemed like almost like it didn't happen. There were the videos, no videos, barely any videos, barely any pictures. And it's weird because teenagers, they take a lot of pictures. So that is weird to me, right? The timeline for Friday, because so some people think the it's a little hard to follow. And look, if I get something wrong, by all means, correct me in the comments. But we got it was a Friday, right? The Friday there was surveillance video of Kiely heading over there I guess she was in a liquor store, and that was at 6:08, right? That's a picture. Then fast forward, the next time we heard of her was a little bit after 12:30, Saturday morning, Friday night. Get what I'm saying? So Saturday, 12:30-ish a.m. That's where the phone pinged. That's when they got the last signal, right? You get what I'm saying? So that's what we got there officially. Then we got her friend Sammy, who's she's been, look, man, I don't want people have been kind of asking her questions or questioning her accounts of the situation. Because remember that sweater that she borrowed that said, although gone, you don't want to be forgotten, or something like that? Remember that black sweater? You guys remember that, right? You remember that black sweater? So you guys, hey, look, we're in the middle of this, so you may be a little lost. But apparently she was wearing a black sweater. They made a big hoopla. And here's the sweater. Okay, I'm going to show you a sweater. Okay. Watch this. Right there. That's a sweater. You don't want to be forgotten. You just don't. You don't want to be forgotten. You just want to disappear. Okay. When was this tweeted? 23 hours ago. All right. That's a sweater. Look out for the sweater. That's what they said, right? Am I wrong? That's what this sweater was supposed to be important. Now, today, this morning, forget that sweater. It's this one now. We have developed it. This is a tweet actually from the Placer Sheriff Department. We have developed information that Kiely was seen in a video earlier, which they don't share with us why, in the evening, earlier in the evening. Okay, so this, okay, at the party, wearing a white sweatshirt pictured in the photo. It is unclear whether Kiely was wearing the sweatshirt when she was last seen. Okay, this is a sweater now. That's a sweater now. Is that weird that they switched it? Isn't that weird? Conflicting evidence. And I'm sure since they have more information, it's not really conflicting evidence. Glory, yes, drop the link in the chat or give it to me on Twitter. You said there's video of the area, but I want to see video of the party. So apparently these are called glow parties where they have like the neon stuff and everything. So we go to the black jacket, man. We go to the black not jacket, but the black sweater to the pink one. And it's just freaking weird. All right? It is weird. What are they doing, the authorities? I don't know, man. Like it's really all right, here's another thing. She was wearing a necklace, supposedly, right? So now they said be on the lookout for the necklace, whatever. So people are starting to say they're seeing things. Right? Here's a necklace. People are posting on Twitter. And then this one's supposed to be, I don't know if that one's supposed to be on Craigslist. So I want you guys to see this carefully. Watch this carefully. Watch this carefully. Watch. Right? See the necklace. Okay, got some stuff with the car. People are putting in their own info. Ooh, I think they deleted it. This one was probably the one I'm looking for. Hold on. Okay. They deleted it. But I saw someone post a picture of a necklace from Craigslist saying, oh, that's the necklace. And it was Joseph Morris. We've caught that guy lying so many times. This is a YouTuber that lies. It's a YouTuber that lies, and he's now involved in this. Now, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe this time he's not lying, but you guys know him. He lies. And he posted like, oh, look, I found the someone selling the necklace on Craigslist, as if they're not going to be flagging all that stuff, on Craigslist. Maria Smith over there on PayPal. Thank you for the donation. All going to the new studio. I'm working on getting a new mix board, so my audio is perfect for y'all. And she says, thank you for covering the disappearance of that poor girl, Kiely Rodni. There's a picture on one of the Facebook groups, and there's a picture from the party, and it really looks like Jagger. Okay. Well, could you send me that? Could you guys send me that? Did I miss the link in the comments? Sorry, guys. There's a lot of screens in front of me. So let me see. Or someone could send it to my Twitter. It would be great. It would be great. Actually, yeah, send it to my Twitter. So we got these updates, and I mean, I'm just thinking that these updates are going to be contradicting each other, but we got to still go with what we got, what we got here. That's all we could work with, right? Sorry about this. My phone's blowing up. Hopefully it's some insights. All right. Today is day 10. The search for 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. 207 officers assigned, 14,646 personal hours, 2 helicopters, 0 marine boats. Okay. All right. Well, that's good, I guess. We got the info for the sweater. It's not the black one anymore. If you just came in, it is now the pink one. And remember, Sam, who's welcome to come on this channel and say her side, because I want to, if anyone out there knows anyone that wants to call in, send them to my Twitter @NerdLecca. And I will be more than happy to interview them live. And they don't have to show their image, but audio, of course. And because a lot of people are thinking, and I don't know if it's fair, but a lot of people are thinking that somehow Sam knows one of her best friends knows more than she's saying. Because she had details about what Kiely was wearing, except she didn't detail this pink and white jacket. It's very strange. How many times did I say very strange in this thing? Right? It is very strange. Very, very strange. Friends, if you have any, again, if you have any cool information, you guys could send it to me on Twitter right here. And I also need a favor. All 100 and whatever people are here, I need a big, big favor from you all. Before we continue, I need a really big favor. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. I'm going to tweet out this video. Okay. I need you all to head over to Twitter and share it. Okay. I need you guys to share it before we continue, because here, I'm going to drop the link. Here's what I noticed. Okay, so retweet this video right now so we get some more people in here. Right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've been looking. First of all, you guys are awesome. I've been looking at other channels covering this, and all they're doing, most of them, some of them no, are actually saying exactly what we said 3 days before them. Okay, I'm going to give myself some credit too. Because, yeah, 3 days ago now, and a lot of callers, a lot of people here in the comments, what you all been saying and we've been talking about this case, other people are just barely starting to figure it out. But here's what sucks though. We're not getting the views. We're not getting the attention. So when we're breaking the story, we're breaking it, we're getting it right. Fozzie, it's all of us. It's not just me. We're all getting it right as a community. We're coming out with some great ideas of what's going on. But YouTube does not want to share this channel. And I think it's the Amber bots. I think it's the Amber bots from before. So I dropped the link right there. We got 7 retweets already. Heart, retweet it. Please comment if you can. If you can share this video on Facebook as well. Because it is frustrating that people are not getting notifications. So 164 people in the house. That's should be more. 10 retweets. Thank you. This is a group effort, guys. Thank you. 11 shares. All right. So what do we got so far? And also let me know, because I'm watching the comments, if the press conference has begun, because we are waiting for the press conference to start, and then we're going to be analyzing the press conference as well. Let's see. Nothing yet, right? Thanks for the shares, guys. Thanks, Julie, for sharing. Should be a we're waiting for the press conference. We could do the press conference together here. You send me a Twitter. All right, let's get to the guys. Keep sharing this. Let's see where we're at right now. Should be more. Somebody send me a Twitter. How? Like, I don't see any Twitters. The Twitters. Maybe it's. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so am I weird? Maybe a teacher, someone's a teacher in here, but if there's an incident like this, wouldn't the school address it? Wouldn't the actual school address an incident like this? Do you think that's something, or am I full of it? Wouldn't the school address something like this? Elaine, yeah, wouldn't if something, because this was a school party, right? Wouldn't the teachers, everything, like, or the staff, like, address the students? The school may not have anything to do with it. I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I'm just mind blown by the sweater changing. Who else think that's weird? The sweater changing. All right. People are sending me pictures from the party. Let's see. I'll see if these are actually pictures, though. No. Guys, be patient with me because I'm actually grabbing information from people are sending me stuff, but I don't want to just put on anything for you guys to see. We're waiting for the press conference. Another thing that happened was the concert that was supposed to be like a fundraiser or a pep talk or to get the town motivated to look for Kiely. They had a little like get together in the park and no one, like 20 people showed up. 20 people showed up. We called that out on Nerd Report, you and me, and then today they're reporting that on the news. You know? That's why I need you all to share. Let's go back to the sheriff department. Okay, so we got this. Let's see what's up with the Facebook. Okay, some people are saying on Facebook at this point, I think she got into an accident. Praying for Kiely. Maybe she ran away. Nothing really helpful there. Press conference already happened. All right, somebody sent me something else. Okay, I got some photos people are sending me. Okay, guys, you guys ready? Okay, look. These are grain of salt photos for me. But I want to thank Maria, okay? All right. Ooh, sending more, accept. Okay. Now they're saying that her this photo claims that her boyfriend was at the party. Well, not claims, but it's supposed to be evidence that the boyfriend was at the party. Remember, he was supposed to be in Reno. One, she doesn't have a boyfriend according to her friends. And two, he's in Reno. Like the Reno area. Right? And here we have a picture. Here we have a picture. Do you think that's him? Now here's the deal though. Where's the rest of his face? Where's the rest of his face? It's a bad picture. It's a bad picture. I don't think that's him though. That's him, Kathy, you think? Okay, so the picture on the left is her boyfriend from the news report, right? What was his name again? Sorry, guys. Can you guys help me? Is it Jagger? Sorry. Forgot his name. He wasn't at the party, but here on the right, supposed to be his picture. Where's the rest of the picture? Someone just filmed the back of his head. Jagger. Right? Here, let me see. Now check this one out. All right, check out this picture. Now here's a problem, man. This is supposed to be her car, right? The Honda. Is that even a Honda? Oh yeah, it has a. Well, no, that's looks like the silver Honda CRV, right? The Honda CRV, right? What conveniently at the Cash for Gold place where they found the necklaces. This is bull crap, man. This one looks like bullshit. This one looks like bull crap to me. Just conveniently placed there, the CRV. Yeah, the plates are blurred out. Do you guys think that's the car? Yes or no? Guys, I'm getting a lot of messages, tips, which is awesome. Keep them coming. If I don't believe the tips are real, that's fine. Don't take it personal. But we have a discussion. You come in there and say, hey, yeah, I think this is real. That's good. And I'll say, no, you're crazy. And then you'll say, no, I'm crazy. But wait, that's the way we roll, right? My mom just said she's parked in the handicap parking? Question mark. Ma, if you want to ask a question, send in a super chat. Like everyone. Just kidding. Have dinner ready. That'd be good. No sticker, no. Yeah, because right now we're in the point where people are going to start to plan evidence, guys. We're looking at I'm looking at your comments, everyone. We're at the point where people are going to start to plan evidence. Joseph Morris is on it. Joseph Morris is a YouTuber, makes up shit all the time. He gets way more views than I do, and that is very frustrating to see people succeed more than people who are trying to be as honest and fair as possible. Very frustrating. I'm looking for the press conference. Does anyone know if the press conference hit yet? All right. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I got more messages. Thanks for those shares, everyone. There's a lot of shares. There's a lot of shares. Let's see. Let's go back to the Twitter, the sheriff department's Twitter. Place your sheriff's Twitter. Let's see what else. Okay, we got that. We got the sweater update. traffic alerts have nothing to do with the case. Was this no, this was on the 13th. There's some stuff going down in that area, man. There's some stuff going on in that area. We're looking for updates. We're looking for updates. And I probably... Let's see. Let me see if the press conference is out yet. No press conference. Okay, I got another little I got something in box. Let's see what we got. You guys know my Twitter channel. If you have a tip, if you want me to share something, a picture, let me know. Okay, we got another photo. Got another photo of the boyfriend. But the big deal here is no face. This one's the picture that we shared yesterday, right? The big picture we shared yesterday. So that picture of the alleged boyfriend is this picture. Right there. That's the complete picture. Oops. Sorry, that's me at a premiere. Sorry about that. I don't... Oops. All right, let me do that again. See that? There's no proof that's him though, right here. That's why I hate this picture. I stated yesterday. That's why I said yesterday. Who's this guy, though? All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what else we got. Lindsay, if you think my stream's boring, you could. The door swings both ways. I think I'm pretty fun, actually. All right, I'm gonna zoom. I'm gonna do the Zoom right now. So if you guys want to call in, we can check. We'll get your inputs because I'm kind of. It feels like it's gonna go cold. It feels like this thing's gonna go cold. Just like I said yesterday. There you go. The call-in link is in the comments. What's up, Mike? If you live in the area, please call in. Because I know a lot of people that live in the area and know people have been calling the authorities or news networks, and that's what we want to do here, okay? So call in. You don't have to show your picture. And we'll get you on the air. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Dropping the link again. Wow, Mike, what's up? Mike, you weren't a member? Revenge on Nerds, keep forgetting about this. Oh, yeah, 4 months of Mike being a member. Let's see the hearts up for Mike. Mike in the house, really supporting the channel for a long time already, man. Thank you so much. You rule, bro. Let's see who's here. First guest is Julie. You there? Hello?
Louis, how are you today?
Hey, great. So you fix your... Hold on. Let me get you in here. Let me get you in here. Hold on. Nick.
Nick Knack donated
Nick Knack.
$10 through Super Chat. Smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts.
I love that. Did you guys hear that? The smiling face with hearts? Did you guys hear that? Hopefully. Julie, what do you think of this craziness?
I think it's, I think craziness is an understated word for this. It's more like something is really terribly wrong. No offense to anybody out there in the area, but adults telling their children not to come forward for the people that were this so-called party is not cool. It's just not cool.
Not cool. Hey, I'll tell you real quick what is cool. Let's see those hearts up for Andy Signor rating Nerd Report. Happy birthday, Andy. Popcorn Planeteers coming in right now. Let's fill the comments with some hearts right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hearts. Awesome stream over there. Let's fill it. Let's fill this place with all the hearts, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Signor supporting Nerd Report here. And if you're new to the channel, press that one button. We're doing something here, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to figure this case out. There's a missing girl for 10 days. Kiely Rodni, even a tongue twister with the name. A lot of people can't even pronounce the name. I could barely pronounce it. So she's disappeared in the, the southern, Northern California area near Nevada. What is it? Reno, Nevada. And she's disappeared. Last time we knew anything of her, I believe, was August the 5th or something, the Friday. I'll tell you exactly what happened. No, actually, was it it looks like it was the 5th. Yeah, she's been gone for 10 days, I believe. The 5th at 6 o'clock-ish, there was a video of her, or actually a screen cap picture of her. Looked like she was at a liquor store. And then that night, Friday night, Saturday morning, she calls her mom. She says, Mom, she's at a party, right? One of these wood parties, which looked like something pulled out of Friday the 13th. It calls her mom and goes, Mom, I'm going to be a little late. This is about 12 o'clock, right? And then her phone shuts off, right? And no one hears from her again. And this party was going away party for graduates of a school or something. And guess what? It ballooned to 300 people. And allegedly, there was a lot of 40-year-old men. pushing stuff on the girls, like alcohol or whatever, narcotics. That was a story coming out of there. But the weird part is like, there's no pictures. No pictures from this party. Not only that, Julie, they said, look out for a black sweater. Because a few days later, we're going to have you look for a white sweater. Did you hear about that one?
A pink one.
A pink and white sweater.
I had a pink one. And it's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's nuts.
But you know, the controversy with the garments, I don't know what to make of that, but you brought up a really great point at the fact that people nowadays, wherever they are, they're always taking pictures. They're constantly posting pictures. Don't tell me that there are no pictures of this activity from that night.
It's ridiculous. It's almost, I hate to say it, because I don't like to go crazy, and I'm never going to be on this side. It almost looks like if someone said, hey, do you want to watch this movie? It's a horror film, and the town gets together every 50 years and sacrifices one person, and they don't talk about it. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like a cult.
I know what show you're talking about.
Oh, there's a show like that? There's a show like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, but there's the level of silliness on some of the stuff is really bad. You know what I mean, Julie? It's bad.
Yeah,
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing 100% with you, and I'm concerned the fact that, listen, guys. Hey, Louis, can you drop your Twitter link again in here? Guys, no one is covering this story on YouTube. No one is. The story is not being covered on national news. Little bits and pieces here and there. We're just trying to find this girl. So if you just click on Lewis's link, share this video and get this out, get the word out. Someone knows what happened to this girl.
Okay, I'm sharing the link to retweet.
Perfect.
And then just so you all know, I think one of the most ridiculous things, it's in the comments. One of the many things that don't add up is, and we're gonna get to the calls because I see some people there waiting. Thank you. One of the things that don't add up, Julie, is hi, we found a grave. Let's call the parents. Okay. Parents must be dying of a heart attack. Oh no, sorry, it's an animal. It's a dog's grave. What is that? That was
okay.
That is bad.
I'm gonna explain this part to you. Okay, yeah. I am part of. I don't know if you're aware of this organization, but people in Texas certainly are going to be aware of it. The Texas EquiSearch team, run by Tim Miller. There's a backstory to it, but I'm not going to get into it because it would take too long. But I am actually a part of his group. And we've had, when I was living in Georgia at the time, we had missing people. I also joined for the search twice for Kiely Anthony back in the day here in Florida. When they do find a situation like that and they're not sure, they do give the family members a heads up just in case it's bad. And they want to shield the family. So I'm not going to, for me, Louis, I'm not going to criticize that. I think that was done correctly because what if it was her?
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's that.
Okay, guys, the press conference allegedly has dropped. So if you guys have access to that, please hit me up on Twitter. Is it right here?
And I hope it's not that woman again.
Well, she's the main person. If anyone sees the press conference, why is it so hard to find a press conference? You get what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Anyways, let's get
Somebody
to
that lives
first
in the
person.
area there should be able to pick up the link and drop it for you. Or send it to you.
Getting someone in here. NHRA in the audio ready. Hey, what's up, dude? Did you get a new mic? Bill, what's up?
I have a new Pile podcaster mic, yes.
Well, you sound better, man. You look handsomer.
No, I'm not using it now. I've got it on the side here, but I'm using the boom mic.
Okay, well, you still look handsomer.
Well, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So, what do you think of this Kiely situation? Kiely Rodni.
I don't know, man. It seems like it's a little fishy to me, man, because there was everybody in the car there, and somebody had to know something, man. I mean, if there's no other information that comes out, somebody has to know something. Somebody just has to know something.
And Samantha's got to come out and say, yo, man, like, you guys have been saying I'm a suspect. Please don't stop saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
If I were her, I'd be on that. So let me get the next person, Miss Luck, as well. All right. Yeah, so she's got to go and clear her name because people are starting to, I don't know, they're starting to question her. And what's up, Miss Luck? What do you got? All right, audio still connecting. Allegedly, the press conference may have gone. They just Placer Sheriff's just tweeted out that there's a fire in the area.
Oh, gee, isn't that convenient?
Yeah. Crews are working on a vegetation fire in Weimar, currently between 5 to 7 acres. Multiple structures are threatened at the time. Evacuation order is in effect. 1300 block of Live Oak Road. I don't know how close that is to what happened, but Lady Miss Luck, what do you think of this?
Well, first of all, if you go to Discord on the
Nerd
Report channel,
yeah,
I'll send you the link for the press conference from tonight. That was about an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Also, Adventures with Purpose, AWP, has made a statement that they're going live tomorrow. Tomorrow is like after midnight, my midnight. So it's for you. It's today. Will be in an hour's time. They're going live. They're saying they will be arriving on Friday to join the search.
Well, okay, so you got the press conference in the Nerd Report. Could you?
Yeah, it was.
I don't see it.
Jill S1 donated £2 through Super Chat. I just watched the conference on 10 to Life.
Yeah, I prefer to just watch it like the live feed instead of somebody else's feed.
Well, it is a live feed. They send it as a live feed.
Yeah. No, I want the feed. I want the actual feed, not another channel reporting on the feed.
It's not another channel reporting.
No, I don't mean you. Someone just sent us telling me that. Somebody sent a super chat telling. I was talking to someone else. Sorry, but you're on. Where did you post it on the Discord?
Nerd Report. Check
Yeah,
channel.
but I don't see it though. You know what? Could you send it to me on Twitter? Any chance?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Yes.
Discord has too many channels, man. So
there you are. Message. Should be the link there.
yeah, that'd be
It's the
great.
link.
That'd be great.
I sent it in a message to Louis Lecker on Twitter now.
Nerd Lecca.
Louis Lecker. Nerd Lecker, yeah.
Yes. I don't see it.
It's in your PM.
Oh, okay. Let me see. There you go. There you go. Thank you very much. Amazing. Awesome link. All right. Let me see if I can do this with you guys on here real quick. This is a weird. This is on Facebook, huh?
Yes.
All right. Could you all see this, and then let me know if you could hear it?
Good afternoon.
Can you guys hear that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you guys can
Yeah.
hear.
Just turn it up just a hair, Lewis, but yeah, I can hear it.
I'm Angela Musalam, the Public Information Officer.
There you go.
Yeah. Could the actual could the people watching hear this? Please confirm. All right. And actually, I can't put this louder. I can't. Yes. Okay. You guys can hear it. All right. Here's today's press conference. Kiely Rodni search update. Let's see what they have, and that will probably be contradicted tomorrow.
For the Placer County Sheriff's Office. I'm joined by our unified command today, and we're providing an update on the investigation and search for Kiely Rodni. I'd like to first introduce Nevada County Sheriff's Captain Sam Brown for the latest on the search and rescue efforts.
Good afternoon, everybody. So obviously our search for Kiely continues, and trying to do the best that we can to keep things moving in a positive way and attempt to find some clues and locate some idea of where we need to get to. We've been working pretty close with the family, trying to make sure that we're providing them with up-to-date information, but also try to protect from a lot of the ups and downs that have occurred throughout this whole ordeal. We are still looking for any clues, videos, tips, any information to help us to put pieces together and help us to direct where we're going and how we're going to continue to do a search. We are moving into a more limited but continuous search and rescue effort. We've pulled in a ton of resources towards that goal, and I think to date we've had over like 9,000 man hours into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this? And so we do have some plans that were continued. Our team, our overhead team, worked extremely hard into long hours and continues to work to this day on creating plans that we can continue to follow up on. But we are going to have to switch modes and kind of focus on the investigative end and try to figure out where do we go from there. We still want all eyes and ears out there. We're coming into hunting season. We're hoping for people to have eyes out all over the place, and we're going to continue to put all of our efforts in as a unified command and continue to try to do our best as we move forward. So in the last 10 days that we've been searching, there's been an incredible effort. There's too many agencies, too many people to thank, but
Oh boy, this seems like a nothing burger.
it has been pretty astronomical, the resources from air support to ground support to divers and swimmers and you name it. We probably called and asked for it. And I would say that the majority of resources came in a relatively quick period of time. As we start to transition into more of the background investigative stuff that's been going on and really putting emphasis on that, we continue to work with the detectives. The Nevada County Sheriff's Office is highly invested in that end, as we have been from the very beginning. We're going to continue to try to do the best that we can to keep things moving forward. The biggest thing that I'd like to say from our end on the search effort is we really appreciate the outpouring of support that's been from the community, from the family, and everything that's been going on. The community members and even folks from outside the community coming in to help look for Kiely and continue doing that search on their own as well is extremely important and has helped us with a lot of, hey, where should we go and how do we do it? I've never seen such great support, but I want to make sure that everybody stays in a positive mode and continues to move forward, because we still need people to have their eyes and ears out there and keep working towards the goal. And our goal, which has never changed from the beginning, is to find Kiely Rodni. Thanks.
I'd like to now introduce Placer County Sheriff's Lieutenant Josh Barnhart for the most recent update on the investigation.
Good afternoon. I would like to also thank Kiely's family for their continued support in this effort. It has truly been a feat. I'd like to commend the community for coming together to support us in all of their search and rescue efforts. I'd like to commend our own search and rescue and detectives, and also you, our media partners, for helping us put out the word about Kiely. We are committed to following through on all the tips that we receive. We are continuing to investigate leads from those tips. Today we have 50 plus detectives that are out and about interviewing and following up on those tips. We've married up with the FBI, our detectives in the FBI, to go out and do that. Another request is for more video. If anyone has more video that they have not submitted, please. There's no small amount of information for us. And more witness accounts from the party. If you have not come forward, if you were there and you saw something, please come forward and let us know. In closing, I'd like to say that we're putting the pedal down, that we're continuing to move forward this week, and that after this week, we will be modifying things to a task force style. That means our resources will continue to move forward, but in somewhat of a different manner.
That means it's going to go cold.
Thank you.
Yep.
That means it's going to go cold, right, panel?
That's what it sounds like to me, Lewis.
Yep.
As many of you are aware, yesterday we put out an updated photo on a sweatshirt that Kiely was seen wearing at the party Friday evening. Just to provide some clarification on that, we did receive a video evidence showing Kiely at the party wearing the white sweatshirt you see to my left. To clear up any confusion, that same day, Kiely was loaned that black sweatshirt you see above the first sweatshirt.
By who?
And we never detailed or said that she was wearing the black sweatshirt. We believe that
come on.
Kiely was in possession of the black sweatshirt.
Okay, so they said, okay, I don't want to knock them, but they said, hey, she has a black sweater she borrowed. And it's like, well, we never said she was going to wear it. Okay, you never said she drove that car either. So is she driving that car or not? Like now, if she's driving a Toyota, if they say tomorrow, hey, she's driving a red Toyota, and then we're like, wait, I thought she was driving a CRV or whatever, a Honda, a silver Honda. It's like, well, we never said she was driving it. What the? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me,
Yeah,
Lewis.
that's a weird one, dude.
It's, I don't know. It's like a contradiction on itself.
Yeah, you wear a sweater, right? Or am I weird?
Yep.
Chat, let me know.
At some point during that evening, but we have received video evidence showing Kiely wearing the black sweatshirt, and she was seen at the party.
Oh, she was wearing.
I'm sorry, the white sweatshirt.
See, she doesn't even know.
See, she switched it up. That's contradicting herself. She's all, oh, excuse me. I mean, that doesn't
And,
make sense.
They're probably sad too, but I'm just like, dang, man. We are too. I don't want to knock this woman, you know?
Now it's ending up to be like a search and rescue. It sounds like to me like it's going to go cold for a while, and they're going to set up like a tactical center, and then search from there, like a search and rescue almost.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify that portion. We've also received confirmation that there is a RAM sticker that is located on the back of Kiely's vehicle, right underneath the rear wiper blade.
Rams fan.
So this, we believe this is very important information for the community and anybody in the area who continues to call in any tips to see if they can clarify that they also see a RAM sticker on the back of Kiely's vehicle.
And ladies and gentlemen watching right now, just if you guys have been following Nerd Report, like I've been, and everyone here has been calling out like the weird stuff that no one else is calling out, and then they called it out like a few days later. This is like the 4th press conference, and you see the pixelation and the sound quality being awful. That's not us. That's actually a well-funded search party cannot give us a coherent press conference where it's not all pixelated and stuff. It's actually Miss Luck here. If she didn't send me the link, I wouldn't even know where it's at. It's like it's weird. I'm just telling you, everything's
It's
weird.
disgraceful.
It's very weird. Like they don't.
One notable thing that we've noticed. As you know, we remain committed to finding Kiely. That is all the information we have to share right now. We will continue to share any updates as they come and as we are able to release them to the public to our social media accounts. So at this point, the press conference will conclude. We will limit questions to the press only and 2 questions per reporter in the interest of time, because we would like to get our command staff back to the incident command post so they can continue their investigation.
Wow.
That sounds like a lot of contradiction, Louis.
Let's see what they say.
So that question was answered very extensively, about 4 or 5 days in a row. I can have the California Highway Patrol elaborate on that. If,
Yeah, but maybe the internet went down
yeah,
when you
thank
answered
you.
it.
Sergeant Strucker with the California Highway Patrol in Truckee, and essentially, yes, there's very detailed and specific criteria for ambulances. And as much as we might want to get that information out, the specifications on what has to be met in order to meet that wasn't there. We, I think, collectively agree that the big social media push and whatnot that we've had has certainly reached a tremendous amount of people. So I personally feel very comfortable that our outreach in that capacity has accomplished what we could have accomplished with the Amber Alert. And certainly if things do change and that criteria changes, we would, again, apply for it and see if that will happen.
So I'm assuming the question was, why hasn't there been an Amber Alert? And that's been answered several times. And it's because there's no proof that it was an abduction. So it meets all the check marks or whatever, the qualifications to be an Amber Alert, except there's no proof she was abducted. Once there's proof she was abducted, then we'll see an Amber Alert. That was asked several times, but these reporters, man, they get the big bucks for us to tell the people. But anywho, guys, do you think
the media doesn't make sense sometimes, Louis?
Well, right now, someone just said that the Sacramento News and like the local Sacramento News hasn't even reported on this. Which hey, Temp's gonna give some members, guys. So hey, what's up, Temp? Thank you for gifting the members today, guys. If you want to thank Temp, hearts for Temp, longtime supporter of Nerd Report, hooking members up here as we try to, break this case and like maybe we could, someone here, there's almost 600 people here, could make a difference. But yeah, so very weird, more weird shit.
Yeah, that's what
I have a question for everyone, including the people in the comments. Do you think an Amber Alert will make the difference? Let us know. You do?
At this point, Louis, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Well,
I think it might. It might, but it's very slim, because if somebody stole her car or is driving it somewhere, the car may be located, but I don't foresee it helping too much. I mean, because I'm sorry to say, but speculation, she could already be drowned in a lake or unalived. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. The car though would have been giving out debris.
Yeah, well, my opinion is that they would have done that Amber Alert and got that car out there right from the get-go. There was a quicker chance of someone seeing the car. Now, I don't think they're going to find the car. It's too late.
Yeah.
Sad.
Right, let's continue with
that situation.
Sacramento.
You said report in a little bit of a different way. Can you say what that means in terms of personnel and search groups?
Okay, that's a good question. They're asking basically like, okay, starting next week, what is the difference as far as like personnel covering or searching is going to be for next week, because the gentleman, it was the guy with the bald guy, right? He's the one that did the update. So basically, he had a lot of, like, in a nice way, saying, "Hey, this thing's gonna go cold." That's what I got out of it. But Gene Rick,
That's what I got out of it.
yeah. Gene Rick, how you doing? So glad to have a dedicated time now, Lewis. Thank you so much, Gene, for the support. I also saw your PayPal. Thanks for continuing to support Nerd Report here as we try to complete this press conference.
Lieutenant
See
Josh
what's going on.
Barnhart answer that question.
Here we go. This is important.
So we've identified lead investigators from each agency, Placer County Sheriff, Nevada County Sheriff, CHP, Truckee PD, the FBI, and we will be moving forward in a task force manner. That means that with these leads, we'll be able to cycle personnel through rather than having a large group.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I as you see on screen, my Zoom's about to end. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade it. I have myself here, and the upgrade is gonna come from Jade Silverhill. Says keep up the good work and donates $140 to Nerd Report, and it's all gonna go right now. I'm gonna upgrade the Zoom app so then we could continue here on Nerd Report. Are you guys in the background listening?
Sure.
All right, just stay right there.
Yeah.
Julie and whoever, I don't see who's back there, so you guys keep up the conversation as I upgrade this.
It's me.
Who's
Okay.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
And once again, Jade
Miss
Silverhill.
Walk is in the house. Okay. So, Phil, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You didn't wholly agree with me on the whole Amber Alert, but can you give a little more detail on why you think the Amber Alert would help at this point?
It would help. It would help if they located the car. I mean, if they would have got, like you said, if they would have gotten out a little bit faster, like right on the money, right, like within 12 to 24 hours when she disappeared, it would have helped a lot. But now it's just kind of, from what I heard from the reports, what Lewis was playing was, you know, it's more like they're putting a tactical team together to do like a search and rescue. I mean, when somebody puts a tactical team together, it doesn't mean that they won't be found alive. It just means that there's more search dollars going out there and there's more teams and more efforts to find her. But usually that means they're just searching for evidence, and they're starting to search for the body and other things, pieces of clothing, jewelry, whatever was on her body. Or something like that.
Miss Luck, you're over in the UK, and apparently you're getting news quicker than we are. Explain, please.
I'm a Facebook user, and as my main platform, and I just I haven't joined the groups, but it's so easy to do a Kiely Rodni missing search on Facebook, and that's where I found the link for the TV conference. When Lewis asked us when we looked.
Yeah, we appreciate the fact that you were able to drop that link for Lewis.
I do have, Ryan Upchurch is one I follow on YouTube. He made a video stream about 5 hours ago. He has 2.9 million followers because he's a musician. Wow. So the word is spreading out via him as well. Okay. And I do follow AWP, Adventures with Purpose. I can't say that name, so I just prefer AWP.
Yeah.
Those guys are amazing. I just know that they're doing that update now in going live
Well, we
in half an hour. And they said
appreciate that greatly.
they would be join the search on Friday. At first, when they were talking about joining the search, they were talking about first at the end of the month because they were doing some cases. But then on the way back from those cases, they would stop and help. Apparently, now it's been moved up.
Well,
So
thank you
they
so
are
much
aiming to
for
be there
that.
already on Friday. So
Zadie,
I hadn't even seen
Excuse
the
me,
press
Ms. Clark.
conference when I shared the link to Louis. I just found
Zayden.
it.
what
Yes,
do
I'm
you
here.
say, Zayden, on this? What's your opinion?
So the way they have to pick up the trail in order to find her, right? So to find Kiely, you got to find some sort of a paper trail. Their paper trail ended at whatever sweater that she was wearing, and they have identified a vehicle, but they haven't found the vehicle yet. So they need to find that paper trail in order
Veronica
to get
Peterdy
to,
donated 10 Brazilian
or
reals
get
through Super
some
Chat.
sort of
Check her DM on FB.
productivity. You know, to get to point B, we have to get to that point to at least find her. So we got to find the evidence, that trail that leads to her. So we're having some trouble with that. If this team of individuals are looking everywhere but can't find her, can't find the vehicle, and now they're all of a sudden trying to give up. So an Amber Alert at this point, I don't think is going to help too much because, number one, it's a high-profile case. Everybody knows about it. Right. 2, we already know the vehicle. 3, last known location. So if nobody can find this vehicle, now to go to your point, though, the Amber Alert may help with locating a vehicle if they see it somewhere else in some other state, if they are driving out of state, possibly.
I have a question. I have a question for everyone on the panel, and we'll start with Phil.
Yes.
Do you think that law enforcement may have been a little lackadaisical in the beginning in this case?
Yes, very much so. I think if they were on top of it, like I said, within 12 to 24 hours, I think a lot more information would have came out. And if at the time, if they would have put the APB out, the Amber Alert for not only Kiely, but the car as well, I think they would have got a lot more information to the dispatcher or whoever was searching for her.
And couldn't they call in state?
I 100% agree. I agree with everything that Phil said. Go ahead, Zayden.
No, I'm agreeing with Phil. I'm like, what other resources could that town have called in to help with this? Like
Okay,
state or even federal.
Okay, question for Miss Luck. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but it seems a call to arms has happened within the community of the parents of said children that attended this party not to talk to authorities. Your thoughts on that?
Well, if this is true, it's bad. I think parents should encourage their children to talk to the authorities about this, because what if it had been their child that had been missing?
Correct.
Guys, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We can, Louis.
I just want to do a little update.
My co-host.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna.
I
leave.
said my co-hosting duty over. You're back.
No. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Not just kidding.
Hey, Louis.
Yeah. Carrie.
Hi. Thanks for letting me in.
Absolutely.
I'd just like to say quickly,
Yeah.
Adventures with Purpose is going to be live on YouTube in 30 minutes. I just got the notification, and what they do is amazing. They work with the police and all the agency around.
Cool.
They
because
get all their information and they're the ones that solve the cases.
Cool, because
It's strange, but
because I'm
I
chased by the police all the time, so it kind of like works out.
Yeah, and I'm looking at these press conferences, and like these people, they look sad and down, as
Yeah,
if
they
they
do.
got nothing.
Carrie, give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah. So listen, this is what I did, guys. Cause I gotta update. I gotta update this real quick. Zayden, you there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So, as far as the Zoom meeting is concerned,
Temp donated 6 shekels through Super Chat.
Did you guys
Julie,
hear that?
you look great tonight. Beautiful, my friend.
could you guys hear
I
that?
love you. Love you, Tim. Love my favorite, Captain Jack Sparrow Jr.
So a little bit. This is very much on the lighter note. Of
What's up?
course, is the Zoom died. It cost over like $200 a year. Two good things. Jade Silverhill coincidentally donated $140 to tonight's stream.
Nice.
So that goes to the Zoom, which is actually having a sale for $100 for some reason. So that's nice. We've had a few people super chat already. Temp has done some memberships and stuff. Gene Rick stepped up and a few other people and everything. And we're having a pretty nice little stream here, all chatting. And another thing, so that's hopefully it works and it went through and we don't get.
Oh yeah, it went through, Lewis.
It
I
went
thought.
through. It did?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Almost instantly, it said the Zoom has been upgraded. Click OK, and it went through.
It said
I
it
got
has
the same
been.
thing.
It says it has
Yeah.
been upgraded. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Good with that. The community came through. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a mess. I got a lot of stuff around here. I'm doing a lot, but I want to say everyone here on the panel, fucking thank you. You guys are awesome. And I want to say another thing. And you guys are all going to have your turn, but a superstar has risen today, and the name is Julie. Holy shit, what a great co-host. As I was trying to do that, I was like, what the hell? Is this right? It's like, man, you want to steal my job or what the F is going on? So right now, let's give a little bit of a spotlight to Julie and stuff, because that co-hosting was freaking amazing. Everybody, let's put those hearts up right now. Julie, continue this. And Carrie, you're back on. Everybody's back on. Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh, Lewis, thank you. I am so embarrassed. I'm humbled. I'm truly humbled. Before I listen, I have friends here in the chat. Thanks to Lewis. I have 2 wonderful friends on the panel, Zayden and Phil. Thank you very much. They've been very helpful with me getting this whole thing going. So apparently my lighting is better. So thank you, Phil. Thank you, Zayden.
Looking
Back
great, Julie.
to the story.
Yeah. Continue asking
back
your
to the
questions. I'm
story.
gonna be looking for stuff in the background. But yeah,
Okay,
as far
great.
as the last thing we were on is the Amber Alert. Everyone's asking for the Amber Alert.
Yes.
We had some people say that Sacramento hasn't even reported about this, and stuff. And Jean says Princess Lewis or Pincha Lewis and sends in a super chat. Thank you for that super chat and stuff. But so I don't know what's going on, and I'm gonna say something here. This is kind of weird because that's what you get. You get weird takes on Nerd Report. I think we're like kind of not really, we don't have any handcuffs as far as like what we could say, like regular press. Remember, everyone was saying that the reason Gabby Patillo got all that attention is because she was a cute white girl. So this is another cute white girl. No one cares. What's the difference between this case and Gabby Patillo?
There is none.
Is that a good question, though?
It's an excellent
there is
It's a good
no
awareness
difference.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, there is no difference. It should be getting as much coverage as as the Gabby Petito case.
Should be, Phil, but it's not.
And
Yes,
and
yes.
it's not. And let's also remember, and we're all YouTubers here, okay? So let's remember, the Gabby Petito case, Gabby would not have been discovered as soon as she was had it not been for YouTubers.
But we're
And that's
pushing
a
this
fact.
one.
Yeah,
We're pushing
for
this one.
Kyle.
I agree.
and Jen.
I do agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Here's the other problem, right? So we're in a situation, and I'm not a political person, but we have all this political nonsense news going on right now that's overriding a lot of these important cases.
Yeah.
Where it makes this situation on YouTube, where we're coming out and making awareness to it, even that much more important.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm with you.
AJ Glam has sent another super chat. Everything going back to the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let Popcorn's Planet sound way better than I do. Hook it up.
AJ Glam donated £5 through Super Chat.
There you go. All proceeds are going to a new mixer and to make this mic sound a little better so I could catch up to Andy over there at Popcorn Planet. A little friendly competition for the birthday boy over there at Popcorn Planet. 21 years old. Man, he looks... right? He doesn't look a day after... what does he look like? Jody said 50.
A day over.
Stephanie
25,
Gentry
I think
donated
that's the same.
$9.99
Like half,
through Super
divided in
Chat.
half. There you go.
Yeah.
Stephanie sends a super chat. Thank you for that. And so, could you guys hear the notifications for the super chats?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
we can.
Yes.
Through Zoom. I don't know if the
Where
guys
we
in the
at?
chat
Okay,
can.
so what do we got?
Well, listen, this is what I'd like to say. Number one, kudos to Lewis for doing this. And Lewis has got the right idea on taking this video every time he goes live, and he's covering this for everybody in here has a Twitter account, has Instagram, has Facebook. Just put this out there and ask your friends, your connections to reshare it and get it out there. And any little bit of information, just the smallest little thing can help find this girl.
Yeah, and I want to talk to. I want to talk to Sam. I want to talk to the boyfriend. I want to talk to the mom and the dad, who I haven't seen too much of the dad until lately, right? I want to talk to them because I would feel like shit if Sam is trying to help and everybody's saying, "Oh, look, it's like I know what you did last summer" scenario. Because that would be really bad if the poor girl is, it's innocent until proven guilty. So I'm saying innocent. If she didn't do anything and she's just confused. Remember, Sam is 18. That's younger than Gabby. It's still a kid. She looks older. So, but don't confuse that with actually being older. Okay. So I would I would give her a platform here and ask the question. So look, listen, people are, so if anyone knows anyone involved, please have them. Please let me know how I can get in touch with them via my Twitter at Nerdlecca, and we'll have an open conversation, a fair one, and to help get the word out. And I'm not going to be a point finger at first. I'm just saying the stuff about the sweater switching twice. That's a little weird. So I want to ask why.
Lewis, I have a question for you. When you did the stream last night, you showed, I mean, not last night, Saturday night, I apologize, where they were interviewing one of the friends, the three girls or whoever they were. What caught my attention they spoke in the past tense. She was this. She liked that. Everything was in the past tense, which caught my attention, and I was extremely concerned about that.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
It could be concerning. It could be concerning, or maybe they know something we don't.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
They like, they had that glim approach to the way they're talking about this case.
Yeah.
And talking in past tense tells me there's something else that's missing here that they're not telling us.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have
Miss
a
Luck
broader
has her hands
perspective.
up. Did you want to say something, Miss Luck?
Yeah, just about Sam. Sam was 4 hours away with his dad when the party was going on, so he could not have done it.
Well, they did a lot of the problem I have with Sam, and this is her story, but doesn't mean she's guilty of anything. Is like, yeah, I was there. We hung out.
No,
we
it was his. I'm talking about the boyfriend.
The boyfriend's name is not Sam though.
Jagger.
Yeah.
Lewis is talking about Sammy, the girlfriend.
Yeah, Sammy,
okay.
she's like, she did so many things because they got there like at 10 or something, and they did 100 things. They peed together, they drank the alcohol together. They knew enough. She knew enough to know she was sober before she wasn't. They talked on the phone twice. Sam knew the details of her belt buckle, but then didn't know that she was wearing a white and red. Or forgot to say that white and red sweater, or maybe the cops told her not to say that. That's kind of weird. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Mel Bennett for being a nerd trooper for 3 months. And is there any way to go on your team chat, please? I'm gonna okay, so listen, I think right now we're kind of full with the chat. I think we're carrying a pretty cool conversation, but here's the deal. We're going to be going live a lot because I don't know if after this video, breaking story hits, and we'll always have people coming in here. So for now, I think we're good with this panel, but don't take it in a bad way. But let's get this panel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here, and we're doing this, and the next time we'll have rotated with another 6. And I would love to see people that actually live in Truckee, the Truckee area, call somehow.
Lewis, I have a question for you real quick.
Go for it, brother.
So, supposedly there was 270 plus people there, almost 300 people at this party.
That's not a lot.
Now tell me,
to
where,
not bump into each other, or at least be eye distance. That's not a lot of people. Sorry, Phil. Go ahead.
Yeah, but there was so many people there, and it was so big of a venue, or just in the open woods, whatever. It was still a venue. They were having like after party or whatever for a graduation. Somebody has to know something. Somebody has to know what happened, what the situation was at the time. Sammy's got to know more information than what she's saying, dude. That's what I'm trying to get at. She's got.
Ambi Honeykiss donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Placer Sheriff cleared Sammy. Their response.
Yeah, she's got to know more than what she's saying.
So
That's all.
the Placer Sheriff Department cleared Sammy, according to the Super Chat, by Ambi Honeykiss. Maybe they did, or there's always that thing about like let them talk to see how full of shit they are.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was other people there other than Sammy, so somebody's got to know something.
And Lewis?
Yes.
I believe that the parents are holding their kids back from sharing because every one of those kids had a phone on them. It.
Of course. But here, let me tell you something though. Is it Carrie?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Here's the deal though. When you take a picture, you upload it like literally the minute after or the second after. You don't wait till you get home to start uploading. Maybe you have a few you want to do that with, but as soon as I take a picture, I'm going to upload it as the thing is going because I want to be first. That's the point, right? And I'm going to go through this right now because there's actually TikTok videos supposedly from the party. So stay tuned as you guys talk. I saw some and they're underwhelming. They're like, is this really from the party type of thing? And what they're called glow parties or something like that. And it looks kind of like what we'd see at raves, but I don't hear any music. So one thing that I would really want to do is ask Sammy yo, what do you guys do in those parties? Because what do you do in those parties? You park, you box. Hey, let me ask the panel this. The boxing, how ridiculous is that?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
I don't have any comment on that because I don't know what that is. So
You don't know what it is?
go ahead.
Yeah, that's
No.
the boxing. There's just something wrong with that.
There
I
was
mean,
a fight, Julie. There was a fight.
open event boxing. What
Yeah.
are they?
You mean
Scrapping between
like that?
girls and guys? You know?
That's how ridiculous it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I
ladies
did
and
not
I
know
literally
that.
thought you were talking about like packaging boxes or something.
No, no. They were talking about boxing.
I was thinking they
having-
couldn't have just went around and fought each other, but
hold on
then
a second.
again,
Hold on a second. Sammy was
This day
talking
and
to a
age.
YouTuber, and she stated there was a fight there, and they go, "What kind of fight?" Well, they take boxing gloves, and people get into fights, and she goes like, "They're friendly fights." It's like, who does that?
wow.
Wow, right? So that's another thing they did within this party. It doesn't make sense. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for the part where the guy with the hockey mask come out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've never heard of
I never heard
something
of
like that.
yeah.
No. No,
Uh-uh.
either have I. I
Yeah.
mean, crazy.
Fight. Someone commented Fight Club, but theoretically speaking, right? So maybe this is the thing that they do there. Who knows? But what is? I mean, is that like a distraction? Here we got 300 people in this park, and some of them are fighting. But still, you know, where's Kiely in this situation? Where, you know, awareness. What's going on besides you know the fighting?
Yeah.
I'm loving
agree.
Julie's and Zayden's response. There was boxing, and you're like, "What?"
They were just
Shoot, I'm too old
Sorry.
school.
you know, I mean, they were doing, you know, supposedly they were scrapping with each other, boxing, whatever you want to call it. You know, and
Look, I'm not
and-
making fun of the situation.
Packing tape. That's how you resolve issues.
Yeah.
There's
Very
this-
shocking.
we got another supporter here as well, guys. We're going through the supporters. I really, really appreciate it. Member for 3 months. These are things to do in small towns. Shelly says, like boxing, Shelly, if you could be more specific, maybe there is. And if there is, you know what though? I gotta say, I boxed. I would have loved to have that in high school. I would have won every time, but I never seen that. I never seen that. That would have been awesome. You know, that would have been awesome. Sorry. Aukai, sorry with the if I mispronounce your name. Auki. Nothing better to do than you live out in the middle of nowhere in a small town. Nothing better to do when you live, out in the middle of nowhere in a small town.
Lewis.
Yes.
in the
Aki07
chat,
minus 22 donated 5 Canadian dollars through Super Chat.
Gonna
I
read it up.
just
Nothing
lost
better
it.
to do when you live out in the
There it
middle
is.
of nowhere in a small town.
Yeah, I get you. Go ahead.
Jenna Rose in the chat just wrote, basically, could it be that Kiely was fighting and she got knocked out and they all freaked out and got a little out of line?
See, I appreciate that input, but I don't know. I just can't see the boxing. Boxing's not a popular sport.
Yeah, I can't see.
Jiu-jitsu
I can't see that with someone her age, her size, for her to just volunteer
Yeah.
like that. I can see maybe weird, you know, wrestling or something like that, but boxing, no.
Jiu-jitsu.
I just never heard of
Would
it.
be
Look.
extremely lightweight. You know, I mean, in comparison.
Right.
I
No.
honestly do believe that there had to be some kind of substances there. Totally.
Well, they say those parties happen all the time. Why weren't the authority? The authority should have known this is a hot spot for those kind of parties. Period. If not, like I hate to say it, this isn't political, but why the hell are we paying taxes for? You know?
Yeah.
Like I can't. You know? Like come on, really? You're gonna let underage kids do all this stuff at these parties? You know? I mean, I'm not being a party pooper, Karen, but Geez, you know. I'm trying to look for these parties, pictures of the party. Yeah, if there are any.
So they're located at this party right near this creek called Alder Creek, and it looks like it goes into some sort of a pond lake location. Did they even comb that area?
Well, apparently those are man-made. They're not even real. That's what I read somewhere.
Well, it's in Placer County. It's up by me, kind of a little bit north of or a little bit south of me.
No wonder you're weird.
No,
oh man.
Could you drive over there right now for us?
No, not
Bill
at the
on
moment,
scene.
No.
Do you drive?
Yes, I do.
How far is it?
Truckee from here, about 2.5 hours, possibly.
I was gonna say.
I'll have to Google it. I'll let you know.
Super chat the hell out of Phil and get him over there.
Yeah, Phil, you should go over there and start interviewing people for the show.
Well, look, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you, Phil. I would love to do that if unfortunately, if the channel got more support. Newer people coming in, not the people here. I love you guys, and you guys are awesome. People in the chat and everything. But I'm seeing these other channels, and I'll do a little bit of a rant. They're just repeating what they hear here, literally.
Yeah.
Because listen. I was talking to my mom after the video we did on Saturday, and she was rolling her eyes at half my theories, okay? And half of your theories, like, no, I don't know if that, not in a rude way, guys, but then today we were rewatching the videos, the ones that get hundreds of thousands of views. They were saying exactly what you all were saying and what I was saying. Exactly. Like to the T. They're having a fundraiser concert, but there was no one there. It's like, dude, what are you going to do next? Shave your head and call yourself Mr. Lecca? But anyways, and if we were getting their support, then I would say, everybody, get Phil over there. Phil would be, but right now, the algorithm on YouTube is not hooking us up. It's not you guys, it's the algorithm. But we could combat that if you share it. Get what I'm saying, Julie?
You know it.
You know it, man.
You know it, Louis. You know it.
Yeah, so I would love to do that.
Speaking to that, if we can get our best bud Phil to do this and we promote it, maybe the algorithm, whatever you call it, will come on up.
Okay, listen. This is what we'll do. Phil, if you tell me how much it's going to cost to get you over there. Okay.
I don't know. I have to
right
do some
now,
math on that one.
Phil, I didn't ask you right now. I'll talk to you off the screen, off the air, and to see if it's something you want to do. But the only way I'll do it is if you tell me how much it is and we fund your new mic. That's the only way we'll do it.
Okay.
Louis, Mel Bennett sent you something on Twitter.
Needs a new mic. Excuse me?
Mel Bennett sent you some information on Twitter just now, so you might want to check it.
Okay, but also Mel Bennett, I come from Butthurt Nowhere Island. Okay, and we're never have our own personal fight club. This fighting thing is getting my lawyer hackles up. Is that what I said? What he said? The whole situation is so hinky with so many there. Should be more evidence. Okay. So basically this fighting thing is ridiculous. You say you're from an Ireland place where there should be fighting, but there's not. So I sense, Mel, you think this is all bull crap. So yeah.
I have one more theory to add to all this.
Thanks for your support, Mel. Yeah.
And this actually comes from my wife, Gina, and she gets the credit for this. But are they questioning the family and if she would have a reason to run away? Maybe she did something at this party that she may have felt insecure about, or she couldn't answer to her parents. I'm not saying that's what happened, but just going with theory here, right? So did that question come about to the parents about motive?
I did
Yeah, that
I do know this is stated the parents are not together. The father does not live there from what I understand. But certainly there is that possibility that there was something happening between her and her mom. But I know the dad does not live in the area.
So I want to say what's up to Samson in on Twitter. They send me this. I may have to. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the Facebook is called Kiely Rodni missing from Truckee, California. So if you guys want more, like, go ahead, follow that Facebook. It's on the screen right now. And I guess this, I've heard of this. You could actually post on there. So there's images, there's more things there. I don't know who these people are, but I'll check it out later. Anyone could post here, I guess. So take it with a grain
you
of
think,
salt.
Lewis, we should post a video on that page?
Our video?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but join first, you guys.
Of course, of course.
Join first. And don't spam it. I mean, be respectful of there. One per is cool. So that Facebook right there is a Facebook dedicated to Kiely Rodni. I had one other thing to remind you guys. Joseph Morris.
Oh God.
Is pretending he saw the freaking necklace on
Yeah, well,
Craigslist.
let's not go there with him.
We know about JM. We won't
Yeah.
speak of his
Yeah.
name.
But hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. People want to be lied to because 250,000 views on all his videos, and I don't even know what language he's speaking. But yeah, worst production ever. But there we go with that. Any other ideas? Panna?
No, man. It's just hopefully we can help find her. That's all.
Right, right.
As a
I do
as a
have
community.
one.
Go ahead.
I don't know, like maybe a guy hit on her. It didn't go too well. Maybe they were somewhere like away from the crowd, in the woods, like say making out or something, and then he tried to go too far, and then they had a little scuffle. And what if she was hit in the head with a rock, and like
Yeah.
I mean, this crazy stuff happens, and then she got head trauma out there, and then could have passed away. I don't know. You don't know. Some people are very effed in the head,
So that's your theory.
and
That's what you think.
well, I mean, it's not like a sketchy one.
Carrie,
It's
Let
very
me follow
possible.
up here in just a moment when you guys are ready.
Carrie, I don't mean to interrupt on that, but there has been verified reports that around 11 p.m. she did text her mother and said, "I'm on my way home."
12:30, and then 12:36, I think, was the last ping. Now, I heard the ping is the last time the tower connects to the phone, from what I understand. But here's the deal, ladies and
At
gentlemen.
what location?
By the lake. So here's the
Okay.
deal, though. I think this is big. Every time I hear that, they say it was turned off. There's a difference between breaking your phone, turning off your
Yes,
phone.
There's a way.
And a battery
there's
dying.
hard-
Yeah, there's a way that you can ping a phone with it being off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
And I know with Adventures with Purpose, there's they say there's two ways to not get a signal and not get a ping. One is to manually turn it off. That's a soft shutdown. And they say if a phone was like, for example, smashed or whatever, then that would be a hard shutdown. And usually it's whatever happens from the last ping to, like after the phone call or the text to mom, whatever happened from then to on our way home is where something happened. Oh, and Adventures for Purpose is now live.
So let me follow up with that real
They're
quick.
so you're telling me they're going to be hurting for views because Nerd Report's on. That sucks for them. So do me a favor.
Yes, exactly.
Carrie, do me a favor. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go over there and tell them we're on. So
do a raid?
Yeah. Tell them Nerd Report's on.
I can do that.
Do it.
God. I want to hear what Zayden has to say.
Yeah, I want to hear
Well,
it too.
So
Yeah,
okay.
I want to hear you right quick before I go.
My analytical brain's starting to tick now. So I'm like, okay, so what bothers me is the phone is back at the lake, yet she texted mom that I'm coming home. An hour and something odd minutes later, this phone is still at the lake. So at least the last known ping. So now you have to go back to basics. Okay, so there's the phone. Where's the vehicle? Do we know that the vehicle left? Do we have eyewitnesses that the vehicle left that area? They need to follow the trail of what was last known so they can find more evidence. So really, like what Julie said, maybe the Amber Alert would have been a good idea for tracking the vehicle. So if we can find the vehicle, then we can start looking, okay, this was the last known location of the vehicle where she was possibly located. So you got to follow your trail. If it's cold at that point and the authorities are not telling us that, then that's on them. But where is this trail going? You know what I mean? You got to follow that evidence.
So
You know what, Zayden? That's great that I actually stayed to hear you because now I'm going to go ask them.
go for it. Tell them.
So,
Tell them that they could get information here so they could add it to their stream 3 days from now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll be back to let you know if they give me any info.
Sounds great. Thanks. Welcome anytime. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So a few updates I want to say. Could I take this?
I'm going to still stay on with you, though.
Julie, you are now the host here. Did you accept that?
I do, my sir.
Okay. You're now the host. Julie, I'm going to stretch my legs real quick. I'm going to, now there's two things I'm going to do here. Stefan, I appreciate you all. We have over 500 people watching. Could you see that super chat by Mel?
I did.
Okay. And I think there's another one that came in.
Mel Bennett donated
Here we go.
20
It's
pounds
gonna
through
read it
Super
now.
Chat.
Never mind.
I'd be getting all phones that were pinging towers to establish where people were so all witnesses are found and questioned. As there has to be more evidence than this. Unless you adhere to the serial killing in national parks.
There was something weird with something. It seemed like something happened in that area the other day. But I'm going to stretch my legs real quick. And I'm also going to be looking at the stream through another monitor to make sure that everything's coming in correctly as we are taking Nerd Report to the next level, baby, quality-wise, and reporting this very important message. See if we could get Kiely back, if we could make a difference. And if you're new to the channel,
Well,
don't forget.
they have over almost 7,000 views right now in the top
Excellent.
chat.
Go over there. Go over there.
Well, thank you for that, Carrie. But we need the views over here. I'm sorry. I'm so.
Yeah.
I overstepped. I'm sorry, Louis.
Julie, I have a question,
All right,
Julie.
I'll be right back.
That was posed to me by Cassie. She said, "How do we know how do we know that the text is from her mother? Do we have proof that it's from her mother, or it may be from somebody else?"
Are you talking about mother texting?
I don't have the answer.
The
I don't
last-
have the answer to that.
The last
the only
couple of
thing
text messages. Yeah.
The only thing that I was aware of is that the mother said she received the text messages from her daughter. So I would imagine that she turned her phone over to the police. I mean, isn't that normal procedure? I don't know. Zayden, what do you say?
So again, we're talking about how much of a gap in communication, right? So
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
known text, and then, hey, the phone's still at the place they had this party at, next to the lake.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say hypothetically she was on her way. What made her want to come back?
Yeah.
Maybe she needed to pick up a friend that called her, who knows? But that wasn't on her phone record. So that is eliminated. So therefore, she probably ended up fibbing to her. And this is why my wife Gina kind of pointed out, maybe there is that possibility that there was some sort of an issue or rift or whatever between her and said mom, where she felt she did something, or she felt ashamed to admit something to her. Maybe she wanted to kind of take a moment to collect her thoughts or move, or then maybe even run away, worst case scenario, which in this case, we have no idea where she's at. Still, the issue that is pending is, where is this vehicle? So last known location where phone is, okay, lake. So start there. Where was the car parked? Do we have some witnesses as to where this vehicle was? Because obviously they don't see it there.
Right.
So it went somewhere.
Miss Luck, do you have anything to add to this?
No, because I agree with so much of what's been said already. You know, we can make up a lot of theories of what could have happened. She could have been drunk driving in the lake. She could have been hit by accident. She could have been hit by proposed. Basically, said everything.
Well, the closest one in the area, do you have any anything that's familiar that you could speak to about what goes on in that area?
That question was for you, Phil.
I'm not really. I'm in the not the general area, but it's around me. I mean, see, I have to look where it's at exactly, but it's not that far from me. Maybe a couple hours. My question is to Zayden's point a little bit, saying, okay, the last known location was the lake. That's where somebody saw her, or that's where the message came from, hypothetically. Or maybe he said maybe she could have drove in the lake or whatever. But the lake is man-made. So if there was a car that was driven in that lake, the car would be easily locatable. I mean, it wouldn't sink within the first. I mean, maybe it would sink within the first week, but you would be able to tell if a car was in that lake. I mean, you would easily probably be able to tell, because I don't think the lakes that are man-made, depending on how deep they're dug, I don't think it's that deep. It might be, but I don't think so.
Let me add to that, Phil, when you're ready.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Zayden, go ahead.
So this part, and I'm looking at the maps in this area on Google, and I'm showing right next to this campground area, there is it's called Prosser Lake Reservoir Boat Launch Ramp, and there is access to a lake to easily get a vehicle in this one. And that's why that goes back to my question earlier. Yeah. Like, did they comb through these lakes to see if they can locate a vehicle?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at too. I mean,
they said they did. They said they had divers out there, but they had divers out there, but I don't think the car is in the lake, guys. I don't think so. I think someone drove off with that car. And I know my question to Phil is, because I'm not from that area, how far would that area be to the Canadian border?
geez, Truckee to Canada. I can Google it. Hold on.
Well, my reason I'm asking that is because if they're close to the Canadian border, is there a possibility that that car is no longer in the United States?
A good point there, Julie.
See, some people in the comments are actually stating that, at least in another stream, that the lakes may not have actually been combed through, at least not thoroughly. So the theory with divers, who knows? But I like how D-Nice was saying that, a lot of the, cases can get are resolved through things like investigative access to things like Google Maps. And I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at how many different access points can we get rid of a vehicle? How many access points do we have to get on a highway and then, leave town? There's 5 different lakes not too far away in the vicinity. If there was an accident that took place, as Miss Luck was saying, wouldn't we at least find a vehicle somewhere in the vicinity that crashed, right?
Right.
So that question now outstanding is, okay, how much did we actually comb through in these locations to find this evidence? Where the vehicle's located? They found the phone. Now what?
Well, Zayden, I just got back. And it's funny because Adventures with Purpose, they outrank the local divers 10-1. It's the Adventures with Purpose are the ones that find the cars and find the bodies inside, and they pretty much do all the work that the police don't do. But they said they will be there in 2 days. And for any information, to go to Doug at Adventures with Purpose or the local police.
So Carrie, going based on what you said here, so local authorities, right? You got your sheriffs, and they were working with a lot of these local crews, but
they'll be working together.
Yeah. So the question would be: is now they're announcing they're limiting their resources. Yeah. Why? What's going on from this point? Are they kind of extending, if you will, the resources through other means to continue the search, or are they just saying, okay, we're going to cut this slim because we have other things to take care of? Where does this leave the local authorities, and where does this leave your third parties to continue the investigation?
They do work with the local authorities.
Hey, Kiely, could you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see you plug our Nerd Report over there, though. I was over there listening.
I plugged it in the
No, but I wanted
in the
I wanted on the air. You have to say it on the air 3 times, like Beetlejuice.
No, I didn't think it was gonna. They weren't taking people's comments at the time. It was more like a statement, which is the first time I've ever seen them do that.
You have to be on the air to do it.
Okay,
but
well,
I did plug you.
No,
I did it in the chat.
On the air or bust.
I did it, so you're definitely there. Your name and
Louis,
and your
Louis
Lecca at Nerd Report on YouTube.
Picture? Did you add my picture next to the post?
No, I did not.
Okay, there's a little way you could do that. Like, okay, so next time you post there, like you click on the right.
Okay.
And then you can put my picture on there.
Okay.
Okay.
I can go back and do that right now.
Yeah, do it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'll be right back.
What were you saying, Julie?
Christ.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good though.
Sometimes I'm a dick.
That's all good.
Unfortunately, that last exchange made me lose my whole train of thought. I apologize, Phil.
Wait, hey, listen, Julie, it's part of growing
please-
pains. It's part of growing pains. I did it on purpose. I just left you on as a host.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just feel like, I'm protective. What can I say?
No, it's all
And
good.
I'm trying. Yeah.
It's obviously.
Yeah.
It's
But here's the thing.
Sorry, one more thing, Julie. It's obviously somebody that works for that other channel was sent here to spam that channel, so I played with them. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you, Lewis, because I don't know shit about that stuff. But, I'll spam our channel, that's for damn sure. But getting back to this poor girl.
Yeah.
I asked Phil, I don't know if he was able to
Any
Look at that.
any
But to
transportation to Canada from Truckee is like by bus, it's like 13 hours. So I imagine by car it's probably 7 or 8 to get to the Canadian border.
So in actuality, that would be plenty of time for that whoever was driving the vehicle to get to
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
But I'm going to counter that because if you think about it for a minute, right? Is this person looking for a complex? I mean, is he really thinking this through, or she, or whoever, is with her, thinking this through to a point? Okay, do we need to cross the Canada border?
Exactly.
Or are they thinking, man, I don't need this baggage with me. Where can I don't want to, go to, dark hypotheticals.
Go to
here,
extremes, yeah.
but, remove the baggage, then try to leave and move on. Did person steal vehicle, for example? Again, going back to the Amber Alert situation to find maybe this vehicle. Honestly, I think when we find this vehicle, then I think we'll have a trail to maybe the location of Kiely,
Yeah, yeah.
or at least, find us a correct path.
Well, I mean, the policeman or whoever's on the case now can always put out an APB. It's basically a win, lose, or draw if you find the car or not. But I
Sure.
mean, if they put out an APB, they may find out how to locate it.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
guys a question. Okay, so we have Julie, we have Phil. I don't know why your name's different there. Miss Luck, Zayden. So, look, let me ask a serious question. If this was a movie and these people weren't real, and you just were right now in this part of the film, and you wanted to learn the twist, you wanted to guess the twist, right? What would the twist be? Because right now, I'm thinking this movie's about two things. And it's going to sound ridiculous. It's going to sound like number one, and probably the most sensational one that's probably not happening, of course, is that this town gathers every 50 years to cleanse one, to sacrifice one person, and then shuts up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it
That
sounds funny, but that's
No.
the way it
It
is.
sounds
No,
funny,
I
but
get it.
there could
It's
be a
interesting.
twist.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
number two, because there's no pictures of anything. You get what I'm saying? Number
Yeah,
two, and this may have happened. She planned to run away,
Yeah.
and she took off.
Well,
She took off. That's why there's no car. She left the state. Nevada's right there.
That explains the no pictures.
No pictures.
She may not have
nothing.
wanted certain friends to, hey, delete
Well,
that.
no, her friends
Yeah.
are in it. Her friends probably know she wanted to run away, and she jammed because that vehicle's not in the water. I'm sorry, the debris would have lifted up. There's oil.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. And also, it didn't crash. It's in someone's house. It's got to be somewhere. It's in.
That makes the
someone's
best
house.
sense.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So, Julie, what do you think? Like, if this was a film, and it's hard for me to even say the first one because it's kind of like, oh, dude, you're making fun of the situation. I'm not. It sounds that ridiculous to me that there's 300 people there and no one's talking about it, and then they're having like almost looks like a fake concert reunion. It's like so many things, and people in the comments too. I want to know what you guys think. But Julie, what's the twist in this film?
D-Nice said aliens.
The aliens is
I
possible.
don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but I don't agree with you, Louis. I
Fine.
think that if it was the fact that she ran away, she'd have to do an awful lot of planning, have a good amount of money. I mean, that just doesn't seem the case. I feel personally, God forgive me, I don't think that this is going to have a good ending, and I think that's where this is headed.
So we got how many possibilities, right? We got the possibility of a vehicle being either trashed in the lake somewhere, because there's plenty of them around. Maybe, person, whoever this is, drove with her and then they ditched both.
Yeah.
And then moved on with whoever else. You have that possibility. You have another possibility where she just ran away. And then you have the possibility where she's hoarding somewhere, where she's she's embarrassed that she did something. Either she ran away or she's hiding somewhere. Then there's the kidnapping approach, right? So she could be held somewhere where the vehicle is being hidden, kind of like what Lewis was saying.
Yeah.
Whether either by her running away and someone knows her, or she knows somebody and then she's staying there, or this individual kidnapped her and they're staying wherever and hiding the vehicle. So you got that. So if you think about all these possibilities, what's the most common denominator out of all of them is the vehicle.
Also,
Yes.
Zayden, I want to add to that. Our buddy Michael also told me if they crossed the border in Canada, that it would be recorded. It would be video recorded,
That's a
or
good point.
maybe not sound recorded, but the authorities could have it on videotape if the car crossed the border.
That is a good point. So they wouldn't be going across Canada then.
Yeah.
Okay, so then my speculation is out the window. But given to what I pivot off of what Zayden said about running away or somebody, hiding her out, whether it be for embarrassment, humiliation, or whatever, for what she may have done. After this amount of time, I would think someone, whoever knows, would say, look, enough is enough. Look at all what's happening. I would think that somebody would rat her out and say, you gotta go. It's time for you to go.
Honestly, I think there needs to be
Too much heat.
they don't need to open and shut the case. There needs to be more investigation. Because
I agree with Bill.
Like I said, I mean, there's not you can be able to locate if you. I mean, a search and rescue. That's kind of what they alluded to now. They're setting up a command center so they can search and rescue. And I'm not a law enforcement or anything like that. I just got to make that clear. But I've heard about that when they set up a command center for a search and rescue. That kind of just means they're searching for evidence. They might be searching for a body. They may be searching for other things that have been on Kaylee's body or Kiely's body. Usually that's not a good sign. But
correct me if I'm wrong here, Phil. Doesn't the local authorities have the ability to call in the FBI at this point, especially if we're talking about a potential hostage situation or kidnapping?
Yes. Yeah. They could call in the FBI or the FBI or the maybe the SWAT or the FBI or a different.
Right.
They could call in anybody they wanted.
So that would be like my question to the local authorities. What's the status of getting the FBI involved in this? And then going back to the question, hey, did we actually question the parents here as far as motive? Has there been some issues here where she may have had motive to run away?
Sure
those two, pointers.
Yeah.
From what my understanding, being involved, I was heavily involved with the Tara Grinstead case and the Kaylee Anthony case, and in order for the FBI to be called in, they've got to have some sort of proof that something went across state lines. And maybe they're not there yet because there is no way of confirming that she's actually across state lines. But as far as the command center and the search and all of that, I've been in the past a huge part of that, like I said, with Texas EquiSearch. And they not only look for evidence, but yes, Phil is 100% correct. You're looking for a body, an injured person. You're looking for everything and anything that's going to help in the case. So there you have it.
And I mean, when they set up things like that, I don't want to be a downer, but I mean, just like when they searched for Gabby, I mean, I see a lot of telltale signs of that case in this one. They're trying to locate a vehicle. They're trying to locate evidence or a person alive or unalive. They're trying to locate just evidence of any wrongdoing to try and build a case to see if she's actually, I mean, we know she's missing, so I mean there's no other thing that when I said they set up a search and rescue, it usually means they're searching for physical things and not searching for a person.
Go ahead, Julie.
People in the chat, I'm sorry, Zayden. People, I just want to point this out because of what I said about the FBI, Heather, whatever, and I can't see who else, but several of them are saying that the FBI is there.
The FBI
So
is
the question is, if they're there, do they know more than what they're saying?
What's that, Louis?
Yeah, but Julie, they don't need. They don't.
Hold on a second, guys.
Go ahead.
Miss Luck has a question. I don't know if she has her hands up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. What do you have to say, Miss Luck?
Well, I just want to say it's now about 7 hours ago, I was watching a live stream about Kelly on YouTube by another YouTuber. And during that stream, there was a girl, and I think she called into the stream and talked about it, that she was out with her dad, and they had a game with number plates, and they made fun with this number plate. She didn't know anything about Kaylee before 2 days after. And then she went to her dad and said, wasn't that the number plate we were making fun of? I can't remember the area. And the stream, I can see now on his side, is like almost 5 hours long. So I'm not going to try to search for that clip on his stream. But there was just a possible sighting of the car, because they were sure there was the number plate they made fun of with that number plate game.
So through this game, the license plate was discovered for the vehicle?
Well,
that's what I'm.
They were out driving. She was out driving with her dad, and they make a game where when they see a number plate, they try to make a word out of the number plate, or what does the number plate stand for. And 2 days after, she hears about Kaylee, and she hears the number plate, and she says to her dad, "Dad, wasn't this the number plate we actually at the Case Smart was joking about?" And he said, "Yes, it was." And then she asked him, "Was it a CVR?" Because he didn't know about the car type. And he said, "Yes, it was."
How long ago was this?
Well, I only saw it on the stream today.
I mean, in general, did we have a last known kind of, approximate date?
Like a timestamp or something, or date?
No, I can't remember that. I'm sorry, I can't remember
That's
that.
okay.
And it's a 5 hour stream. I didn't even watch the whole stream because I went over to watch Popcorn Planet. And then, so I never watched it all. I just watched some of it.
So what it sounds like to me is it was at least somewhat recent.
Yeah.
If that's the case and that's been reported, did this get reported to the authorities? Did this get, investigated into, for example? I haven't heard a single lick of that.
There is just some blind holes in this case that need to be investigated more, I think. That's my speculation. They need to be investigated more. And for me now, understanding a little bit more of what Ms. Lux said, there's, from what I'm understanding, the number plates game, you try to make the word out of the plate. But if it was 8 hours ago or 10 hours ago or 12 hours ago, whenever it was, I mean, there's still some, the FBI or any investigating body of law enforcement, they should,
when they played the game, she knew nothing about Kiely. So the first 2 days after, she heard about Kiely and the number plate. So when she saw her, that's already 2 days in the past.
So within 24 to 36 hours.
So it was already 48 hours after.
Yeah.
I believe she has reported it to the police after she spoke to her dad.
Okay.
So within 24 to 48 hours of the location of the plate.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if it was Monday or Tuesday she saw this, because she only saw it been speaking about on the stream today. So that could have been.
It's something, right?
Thing,
so we have
possibility.
somebody identifying this plate, which could lead to others saying, okay, we did have this game and notice this vehicle. So that's just an example of one person stepping out and identifying this vehicle, perhaps. So that should lead to further questioning. Like Phil was saying, there's too many gap holes here. In my opinion, is too coincidental. I'm thinking there's something else going on behind the scenes. But yeah, that's where I think questioning should start to take place. Okay, you saw a plate, date, time. Do you have anybody else you spoke with that may have played this game or have some sort of eye contact with this vehicle? Somebody might know something. So where's the investigation?
Guys, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, and I appreciate you guys taking over. Sorry, I was gone a little bit. Carrie has been a member for 2 months. Nerd Trooper says, sorry, Lewis, I was trying to help you. No, I understand. I plugged you. Heart. No, I understand. It's just that we're trying to. A big deal for us is like, I know you were trying to help, but by no means. The thing is like for us, we're trying to get our momentum going, and like I feel like we're shadow banned from YouTube. So, the other channel's doing well. So if anything, people should go over there and plug us, But I appreciate you and stuff. But that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're just going in circles. Once we get more information, we can go back to
Phil, real quick, I got some info. I was out because I was talking to, I have an investigator who's going to call in tomorrow, and I'm going to ask what the procedure is, so you guys could ask questions at 3:30. So I do have a friend of mine who's an investigator. I don't know if he'll be on camera, so we could ask like, hey, so this happened. What's the procedure? But again, it's a different district, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
You get somebody with some knowledge in this, and how the investigative process works. That would be great.
Yeah, something like that. So we could ask, because look, the Amber Heard alert.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, we're trying to change the topics. We'll do Amber Heard too. I mean, but that.
No, we don't want to.
But friends, it's okay not to click on Amber Heard stories once in a while. You're not going to turn into a pumpkin. So yeah, it's just that those other, But how long have we been on? Julie comes in here, Zayden, Miss Luck.
I don't know, almost about
We've
2
been
hours
2
now.
hours and
I lost
20
track, brother.
minutes.
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna conclude the stream before these people start asking for a raise.
Okay.
Because they may ask for double, and double of nothing is still zero. So I'm in luck. But I'm gonna give you all the last word. And Zayden, what's the last word? I'll go down the line. If you want to plug your channel, go for it.
Oh, thanks. So my last word really is I would like to ask this investigator, like, who can get all involved in this? Did we get the FBI? How much of the FBI gets included with this? What do they do? And what do they comb through, right? Do they comb through these lakes? Do they comb through all these, like the Gabby thing, right? So
Yeah.
FBI was included with that, and they were very thorough. So what happened, or what is happening to the point where all of a sudden we have to limit resources? What's going on with that? And of course, back to Phil's, statement of maybe there's more that they know that we don't.
I think that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, last words were really questions. So,
All right.
I'll post my channel in the chat if that's okay, Louis.
Yeah.
If that's
And
what
what's the
you're-
name of it though?
Zayden, it's called Omnicompetent Maestro of Gauche. I just call it the Gauche, but that's what the OMG stands for.
God dang, bro,
if you just look,
that name is
up
way
by
too long.
Zayden,
You
you'll
gotta
be fine.
shorten it up. Okay. Zayden
Yeah.
will show up. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go right here, so I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, see you guys.
See ya. See right here. Okay, Miss Luck. What is your last word?
Well, I will try to find that part of the stream where about the cars and the car game, license plate game
Yeah.
to you and get it sent to you. But
Thank you.
otherwise, just have a good evening and continue. Happy birthday to Andy.
Yeah. He brought. Hey, who's here from Popcorn Planet? Press that one button. Probably everyone, because YouTube's not sharing our videos, man. But I appreciate you, Miss Luck. Thank you.
Bye.
Phil, the man, the myth, the legend. What is up?
Not too much, man.
Last word.
I just think there's too many loopholes in this case right now. Once we know a little more, then we can put the pieces of the puzzle together. And I just want to say happy birthday to Mr. Signor himself. And Louis, it's been a great stream. A lot of information has been put down there, and a lot of information has been put out as well. Hopefully we'll find out more tomorrow.
You got it, Phil. Phil, you look extra good today, man. Whatever you're doing, keep up
Thanks.
with it. As far as
Thanks.
your presentation with the mic and your input and stuff, I love you when you're at your best when you're sitting up and proud, because you do have good insights. But if you slouch, you could be.
No, I'm not going to slouch no more, buddy. I'm good.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes.
It looks like you don't know what you're saying, and you actually are knowing what you're saying better than most. So yeah, keep proud, bud. You sound great in there, and let's
Thanks,
see you
man.
tomorrow. All right.
Thanks. You too as well, brother. Keep
Yeah,
the channel
I
up.
won't slouch.
It's awesome. I know.
Oh wait, where did Julie go? Okay, there she is. What's up, Julie? Hey, that was great, Julie. I just left you on and left, had dinner, chilled, had some nachos. You're beautiful.
No, with some queso, I hope.
What's your last word?
Very
Julie?
good.
What do you think of this?
My last word has nothing to do with this case. I just want to tell everyone out there, be kind to one another, love one another, and just be kind. And we're all here to support each other no matter what. And love Louis.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie. And we'll talk later.
Yes, we will, honey. Bye.
Keep sending me those links.
I try.
All
Love
right.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's great. She did awesome, man. She actually hosted the thing. So for a while, and you all did awesome today as well. Do me a favor. We're trying to get Lisa Grayson to 1,000 subs, and she's only at 700. I dropped the link in the comments. Let me see if I can put her up on the screen. The link is on the comments. Right there. right there. And that's Lisa's channel right on the screen. So do me a favor. Let's get her to 700. Let's get her to 1,000. Let's get her to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'm spamming that's the call to arms. 1,000. Are you guys sub to Lisa? Press 1. The link is in the comments. Let's get it. Hey, why is it still here? Why is it still at 710? Come on, Lisa was feeling a little bit under the weather today. Let's get her to 1,000. Oh, 712, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That's all it's gonna do. It's gonna grow more. And make sure to check out those videos also. Nuke the fridge. Nuke the fridge, yo. Right there. Channel looks lovely. It looks lovely. Let's get to 35K. Nuke the fridge, yo. Let's who's sub to Nuke the fridge? Press that 1. Yeah. Let's sub to Nuke the fridge right there on the screen. Movie talk. Love it. I'm going to do one more search. See if there's any updates. Let me do one more search. Okay, all we got is this. So fire right there. Press conference. The fire. We got the hashtags too. Let's get those hashtags in. All right, that's my let's retweet the thanks for the 23 tweets. Let's retweet it again. That's this video, ladies and gentlemen. So head over there and retweet it at Nerdlecca. All right, retweet link is in the comments. Okay, so what's going on? Yeah. All right, people. Thank you very much. Talk to you all later.